In 731 CE, deep in the treacherous mountain passes of Central Asia, an Arab army led by the brilliant general Asad ibn Abdallah al-Khazri marched confidently through enemy territory. But in the shadows, an army of Turkish warriors lay in wait, ready to strike. The result? One of the most devastating ambushes in early Islamic military history. This is the Battle of the Defile. By the early 8th century, the Umayyad Caliphate had pushed deep into Transoxiana, modern-day Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. Their main goal? Control of the Silk Road and dominance over the wealthy trade cities of Bukhara and Samarkand. But standing in their way were the Turgesh, a powerful Turkic confederation allied with local Sogdian resistance. In 731 CE, the Umayyad governor of Khorasan, Asad ibn Abdallah al-Khazri, led an army to crush the rebellion in Samarkand. But as they marched home, they faced their worst nightmare, a trap set by the ruthless Turgesh leader, Suluk Khagan. The Turgesh had the numbers, the terrain, and the element of surprise, while the Arabs had discipline but were deep in hostile lands. After a long campaign, Asad ibn Abdallah's army was retreating through a narrow mountain pass, an area now believed to be near Jizak, Uzbekistan. With towering cliffs on either side, the Arabs had nowhere to maneuver. As the Arab army entered the defile, Suluk Khagan's forces struck. Thousands of horse archers rained arrows down on the trapped Arabs, while others charged into their flanks. The Arab army panicked, suffering heavy losses. But Asad knew there was only one way out, a desperate charge through the enemy lines. Knowing they couldn't hold their position, Asad ordered his best cavalry to break through the enemy lines. His strategy? A controlled retreat, sacrificing the rear guard to save the main force. With sheer determination, a small elite unit punched through the Turgesh lines, allowing Asad and some of his men to escape. But the cost was catastrophic. By the time the survivors reached safety, the Arab army had lost nearly 70% of its men, one of the worst defeats in the Umayyad campaign in Central Asia. The victory cemented Turgesh power and slowed the Arab advance for decades. The Umayyads never fully recovered in the region, and though Asad survived, his defeat shattered Arab control in Central Asia for years to come. The Battle of the Defile remains one of the greatest ambushes in military history, proving that even the mighty Umayyad Caliphate could fall to superior tactics and knowledge of the terrain. From the scorching deserts of Arabia to the freezing passes of Central Asia, history is full of stories of triumph and tragedy. Want to hear more? Subscribe and hit the bell for more epic battles.